it's me, Steph, the alternate, filling in for Andy this week at Popcorn Planet whilst he's on holiday. Before we crack on though with this video, you know what's below me. If you haven't done so already, I dare you to click on the subscribe button, and I also double dare you to click on the notification bell and turn all your notifications on so you're notified every time we release another awesome video or we go live like this evening, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's still gonna go ahead, guys. Get ready for a lot of party and fun. With that being said though, cracking on, I found this article that really caught my eye. An insider might have just leaked the entire plot from Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, needs to be said, potential spoiler alert. If you don't want to be spoiled with potentials, click off this video, I won't be offended. But, like me, if you're intrigued and you want to read on, well, let's crack on, shall we? It explains that this recent plot leak is from a trusted source. Now, why is it saying that this is from a trusted source? It's apparently come from a Redditor who previously accurately predicted who the major cameo was in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier before the episode where Julia Louis-Dreyfus's Val aired. And the new leak comes from 4chan via Reddit in this regard. So, according to this new leak, Peter Parker is on the run after Far From Home, and Doctor Strange agrees to shelter him and his accomplices Ned and MJ at the Sanctum Sanctorium. That's where Peter screws up by falling for Green Goblin's tricks. Now, right off the bat, you've grabbed me already. Doctor Strange, he's one of my favourite MCU characters, and to be fair, Benedict Cumberbatch is one of my favourite actors, really, of all time. I'm a little bit biased, but there you go. The villains from Sony's Spider-Man trilogy and The Amazing Spider-Man are imprisoned inside the Sanctum. Ooh, that's a nice little intertwining of the storyline there. I like that. That fits. Like a nice little puzzle and the jigsaw piece and everything. Ooh, I like that. The multiverse is unstable, so Strange has captured these villains. Okay. So that explains why Strange is in on the mix for this film. Okay, so the various Oscorps from these alternate realities are toying with interdimensional travel, and Strange tells Peter he has to capture them after having accidentally helped free them. Green Goblin tells Peter that the other universe's Spider-Men were corrupted, and the villains have to get back to their realities to save those worlds. If this leak is accurate, the article explains that it looks like we're going to witness a repeat of Peter's actions, that this Peter Parker might be too trusting for his own good, but Peter would have no way of knowing he's dealing with different villains, so he wouldn't know who's good, who's bad, all that malarkey. Defoe's character, the Green Goblin, will supposedly lead the villains to the Oscorp in the MCU's main timeline to get the technology that would make it possible to open a portal between dimensions. Peter is defeated in a big fight, with Strange rescuing him again. The wizard will tell Parker that he needs help, and that's how the other Spider-Men will be recruited. Okay, so this is where Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield get in on the action. All right. So Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire's version, is supposedly married to MJ and has a daughter in his reality. Andrew Garfield's Peter is a college professor. Okay. No mention of Emma Stone, because there were rumours that she was going to appear in this film. All right, so nothing there for her. Defoe's Osborn realises that he needs a Stark power core to open two-way portals between the realities. He plans to leave all the Spider-Men in the MCU reality while the villains escape to their worlds. The leak says that the climactic main fight takes place at the Statue of Liberty. Ooh, visually that I think will look awesome. Where Tobey's Spider-Man will die during the battle. You what? No. Are they going to be that ballsy and have one of the Spider-Men die? And Tobey Maguire's, of all, his Spider-Man, whoa. Dude, that's ballsy. Somehow, in all of this, the Green Goblin will have Ned as a hostage, while Holland and Garfield's Spider-Man manage to beat Osborn and stop him from using the device. Ned is also killed? What the deuce? Garfield's Peter stops Holland's Peter from killing the Goblin and becoming a villain himself. Oh, dudes, this is sounding good. Okay, the thought that's running through my head right now is, it sounds a bit morbid, but you kind of explain. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Ned, if they're going to actually be killed in this movie, I need them to be dead. Do you know what I mean? It means then that there's a lot more stakes involved. Like, it can't just be, oh, they're killed, but then, multiverse, and they come back. I don't want that kind of multiverse BS in my life, you know? If they're going to be killed, they're going to be dead. You know what I mean? And if they do that, firstly, that's ballsy, but second, respect to the storyline for this. I'm liking that. So it says the Sinister Six get locked in Strange's prison, and the two Spider-Men attend Tobey's funeral in that reality. Matt Murdock, hey, this is where he comes into it. Charlie Cox, oh, I'm so glad he's back. Defends Spider-Man in court in the primary reality, but the world will still know who Spider-Man is. I always wanted Daredevil to come back, and this is just a nice little in. Okay, it's Matt Murdock, it's not Daredevil, if that makes sense, but it's better than nothing at the moment, so I'll take that. The film supposedly ends with Holland's Peter deciding to honour the death of his friend and all the losses he experienced by continuing to be a hero. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I will put the link below in the description, because it actually literally word for word provides you with the 4chan link. What this article has done is just provided you with an overview. So if I give you the link below in the description bar, you get the chance to read through it yourself and you can decide what you think to it. In terms of my opinion, yeah, I'm liking this. Now, to be fair, again, to repeat, this leak is unconfirmed. We don't know if it's really true or not, but the validity of it comes from a leaker that has got a good track record. Let's put it that way. And if the film is this, I am not going to be disappointed, you guys. It sounds freaking epic. To me, it's like Spider-Man 3, but done right. So what I mean by that is that in Spider-Man 3, you have a buttload of villains, but they're not really going anywhere. The loose ends, in a way, and they're just there for the sake of it, in that sense. And the storyline, to me, was too convoluted, and it was just a big, old freaking mess. Too many characters, not enough time to deal with them all, and all that malarkey. Here, yes, you've got a buttload of villains, the Sinister Six and all that malarkey, but it seems like they're being dealt in a way that neatly ties into the story and flows. So there's no open-endedness, there's no loose ends, there's none of that. It all works. They're literally part of a jigsaw puzzle that nicely fits into the bigger picture. Loving that snugness there. I'm really loving that. Again, with Ned and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, if it does come in the movie and they do die, it needs to be that they are dead, that they're gone. That's it. They're not coming back. None of the multiverse BS situation. There has to be stakes. And I hope that, because of course Sony, that they have more balls to do it that way, rather than Marvel in that respect. But yeah, all in all, this leak is freaking Steph approved. I am really liking this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think to this leak? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What bits do you like about it? What bits are you thinking, nah, not for me? Let me know. Like this video, thumbs up. It always helps with the algorithm. Share this video far and wide. And if you haven't done so already, you know what's below me. I dare you. Click that subscribe button, and I double dare you to hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time we release a video and we go live. And tonight it's Thursday, so that means Popcorn Planet Thursday live, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which will be 2 o'clock in the morning for me, UK time. So you'll be getting Steph's sexy ASMR voice, because I've got to be quiet during that time. My partner's asleep next door. I don't want to wake him up. I like to be considerate that way. But I'll leave you with the end card with a few more videos that may be of interest to you from Popcorn Planet. But until the next time, you guys, I've been Steph the Alter Nerd. Laters.